doesn't land, do you still get credit?
Yeah. Well, no, you don't get credit. If the joke don't land, you don't get credit. No matter how ignorant or stupid you may sound, no matter how uninformed you are, if you're willing to stand on it with the repercussions of the things you do and say, then ain't nothing you can do but respect it.
Oh, man. This video is about to upset a good amount of y'all. How do I know? Because the last video I put up, I don't know what I said wrong, nor do I care, because it was straight from the heart, right? Somehow, some way, whatever I'm saying is coming off to y'all like I'm encouraging white comedians to make jokes, R-word jokes, you know, about doing this to black men. I don't really care for them. I didn't think that it was funny. I'm just not, you know, going to be looking for the man or trying to find his family. I guess that's just not enough for y'all, and I don't really care, right? But on top of that, I felt like nobody's above these jokes. And a lot of y'all disagree with it. I'm not even gonna lie. This is the first video probably on my page at 3 years of being on YouTube where, yeah, there were a few comments I had to remove because they were very disrespectful. Somebody called me the COO N-word. I don't want to say it because I had a video demonetized saying that word. But they called me that word. And these are all words that I know that in real life, if you was in front of me, you wouldn't call me that. You wouldn't say that to my face. So why am I gonna give you the platform to say it? And most of it was women, all right? So that is what it is. I'm not really upset about that. But there's a guy that we all know, DJ HED. I mean, DJ Academics, he always disrespects this guy and calls him DJ Sloppy Toppy. But DJ HED, a very, very close affiliate of TDE. If you don't know who this guy is, you probably shouldn't even be commenting on this topic. I mean, he had a whole set at the pop-out show, you know, DJ HED and friends. So this is as close as Kendrick and TDE as you can get. And he has something very interesting to say about Andrew Schultz and his jokes. And I'm not even gonna lie, a lot of you are Jeremy Hetch, which is the white guy in the middle. I don't have no problem with the white guy in the middle, right? But he started off this clip in this podcast, he started off pretty much ready to pander to DJ HED, thinking he's already gonna know what DJ HED feels about this situation. And a lot of y'all are like that, right?
Never joke about black women. And I'm not saying it because Kendrick said it. I'm saying it because it never ends well.
Well, guess what happens?
Never joke about black women. And I'm not saying it because Kendrick said it. I'm saying it because it never ends well. Put a ring on it like Virginia Williams. Didn't end well. Whitney, be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Didn't end well. Andrew Schultz joking about black women. Doesn't end well. I just think
queens alone,
leave black women out of your jokes. As you know, comedy, you can speak about whatever you want, but I would advise against it. It doesn't end well.
I disagree.
Okay, what's your what's
Hold on, I just gotta stop for a second. I'm about to let him continue, but you see, this is what this whole pandering thing is about. And this was some of y'all been seeing even here on YouTube, but I'm gonna get to that later.
I don't give a fuck what you are, black, white, Jew, gay,
Czechoslovakia.
Nobody's above the jokes. Everybody can get these jokes equally.
I agree.
But if they're bad jokes.
If it's a bad joke, there's consequence. That's the thing.
Now, if the joke don't land, that's different.
Yeah.
But I'm an equal opportunist joke. If you in a wheelchair and you all right.
Well,
I'm firing your shit up. You know what I'm saying?
As a huge fan of comedy, I'm never against doing the joke. I just think you have to deal with if the consequences of if the joke wasn't funny.
If the joke doesn't land, do you still get credit?
Yeah. Well, no, you don't get credit. If the joke don't land, you don't get credit. This is why.
So is it a violation if you try it and the joke doesn't land? Is that a violation?
It's only a violation if you don't want to deal with the repercussions of what you say. If you're unwilling to deal with the repercussions of things you say, then you're a violation. But if you're willing to stand on everything you say, then shit.
He stand on it.
Go off. That's why I respect Schultz. Like, Schultz is the same thing. Schultz is like Chappelle to me. They say shit, they willing to die on whatever hill they say it. All right, bet. I respect it. Same thing with like they gonna clip this. But like
they gonna clip this.
No matter how ignorant or stupid you may sound, no matter how uninformed you are, if you're willing to stand on it with the repercussions of the things you do and say, then ain't nothing you can do but respect it.
I don't think he really realizes that because it could go different ways. I don't think he's really qualified to understand the repercussions of what it could be.
No. I'm not talking about qualifications. I'm just saying, like, I know Schultz. I know the things that he's done. He's been in controversy before. Same thing with Donald Trump. Same thing with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Like, Netflix stood with Dave Chappelle when they tried to get him out the paint. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. It's like, no, we are in business with Dave Chappelle, and if y'all feel away, y'all can go somewhere. Like, all right, bet. Where now, if you lose half of your revenue share to the LGBTQ community, then if you're willing to deal with that, then cool. I'm not a fan of people who want empathy for their loss based on things that they've done or said. It's not a jumbo pot of just, oh yeah, you support him because no, it's not gumbo. I don't support the whole pot. I support the shrimp.
You support his right to make the joke.
Good shrimp.
Yeah, like it's not just all catch all. Like I don't like that internet shit where people be like, hey, you support Schultz and he went at the homie. It's like, bro, I support people's right to say whatever the fuck they want to say as long as they willing to deal with whatever come with what they say. Period. That's anybody. That's Dot, you, me. If Elliot be like, fuck white people and he willing to stand on that, then fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Love white people.
If Jeremy Head be like, fuck black
Amazing
people.
Good people on both sides.
But DJ Head didn't stop there. He even goes deeper and tells folks that he knew these clips about Andrew Schultz was coming out before they even came out.
Something for you.
Yeah.
But you, in your mind, are doing other things. You're too smart for that, and that's where I draw the line. Well, because I don't like implicit ignorance when you don't have to be. That don't make sense to me. Schultz is hyper intelligent.
Yeah.
So
very.
Being the fact that Schultz is hyper intelligent, it's like, yeah, he probably could have it delivered a different way. I've been talking to Schultz about it. Like, Akash called me last week. I talked to Charlamagne about it. Charlamagne gave me a heads up that this was coming. Akash called me. He was like, yo, like, hey, we fuck with Kendrick. Like, what's up?
Because they all caught strays too.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, what you mean? What's up? Like, what you mean? Like, he was like, bro, he was like, Akash
what are you on?
Akash was like, bro, we love Kendrick. Now, to be fair, Akash has been on my phone more in the last 6 months than ever. Like,
he loves his rap battle.
Oh, he loves this shit. Give me something. What's going on? But that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Akash. I fuck with Schultz. Been fucking with Schultz for a long time. But it's like, if Schultz is willing to make a joke and stand on the joke, I mean, shit, he willing to deal whatever come with that. He might get some bars on the album. I don't even know if the bar's about him. Yeah. Nobody has told me that this bar is about Schultz.
It was about Schultz.
Who told you?
Jeremy Heck told us.
Did you talk to Dot? No, because you didn't check your weak ass DM.
We know that. Hey, it's still fresh wounds.
It might be in your DM.
Fresh wounds. Okay, I didn't check this.
I'm just gonna say this. I'd be lying to you if I wouldn't tell you right now that I'm extremely happy that someone from their camp came out and said something like this. Now, I know some of y'all about to repurpose this because I know a lot of y'all are not authentic and disingenuous. Seen some of y'all in the comment section, right? So y'all about to try to repurpose this and say, well, this is not Kendrick or whatever, and it's not Kendrick, but this is people that's close to the camp. It don't get no closer than that. I know he has Kendrick's number. I know he talks to him, and your ass don't. Right? So all I want, if you're real and if you got the same energy, you go on his Twitter and call him the same stuff. Because I'm not seeing nobody calling him this on Twitter. People are like, well, yeah, he's kind of right. And people need to let comedians be comedians. I know. I'm just some dude that y'all don't know on here giving my opinion. So it don't matter because a lot of y'all are sheep. Right? And I saw y'all mentioning other YouTubers and stuff like that and what they said. Look, don't compare me to no other YouTubers. I'm none of them niggas. And that's no offense to none of them. This is my page and I have my own opinion, but I'm gonna tell you what's different about me and most of these cats, right? They're YouTubers. I'm an entertainer that comes on YouTube. And you know what that means? That means I have to go out there in the world, right? That means this stuff that I'm doing in front of y'all, I'm on my way back to America right now. Pretty soon, I'll be back in theaters doing this in front of 400, 500 people, right? I have to show my face. You see what I'm saying? I don't just sit on YouTube and have the privilege of just sitting on YouTube and talking all this shit and pandering to people. Because I might see these people. And guess what? If you've been following me on my page a long time, I say all kinds of stuff about white people. I say all kinds of stuff about white women. And the reason why I talk about freedom of speech so much is I know that people can see me in real life and be like, yo, you be online talking all this shit, but you want us to let you perform talking about white people on this show and that show. Can't have it both ways. I know it's like that on real life, not online, you see. And at the end of the day, I never said what Andrew Schultz, his jokes and all that wasn't wrong, and I never condoned it. I said it's freedom of speech. This man, as long as he's willing to stand on what he's saying and deal with the consequences, it is what it is. I talk crazy stuff too. You see what I'm saying? And that's pretty much everything that DJ Head said. Like, I had one of y'all call me an Uncle Tom, and that really didn't upset me because anybody that can call somebody an Uncle Tom don't even know who the hell Uncle Tom was. Like, Uncle Tom was a good guy, you idiot, right? But I'm none of that. I can never be none of that because I'm more blacker than 99% of y'all. I'm unapologetically black. That'd be like biting off my right arm. You see what I'm saying? White people don't like me just from the top because I'm so black. The moment they see me, they don't like me. So just because y'all, some of y'all disagree with me and stuff like that, y'all can keep y'all words to yourself. I let people say whatever they want to say in the comment section as long as they don't do it disrespecting me. Why am I going to have a platform and let you come on there and say disrespectful words to me on something I built with my own hands, right? I just have opinion like anybody else, right? And I just don't like echo chambers. And I'm really thinking that most of y'all like echo chambers, and that's just what it is. And you know what? Maybe I should create an echo chamber because an echo chamber, that's where all the money is at. You know what I mean? I'm over here like trying to keep it real or whatever and be true to who I am, when really maybe I should just pander. And maybe that's the way to make a lot of money, but it's just hard for me to do that. If I wanted to pander, then I could just go to Hollywood because this is small change compared to Hollywood. But I don't fuck with that Hollywood shit. And I don't really like that pandering. So what I want to know is, am I'm the one tap dancing? DJ Head not tap dancing? I want to know if some of y'all got the same energy, right? Or is it just me, right? I tell you what, I'm a leader, and I'm not a panderer. I'm gonna tell you something about panderers, right? Panderers are okay when they're charging you up and they saying something that fits your narrative. But one thing about panderers, they after one or two things. They after validation and they after profit. But guess what about panderers, right? If they can get both of them in a significant amount more than on the side you on, they will go on the other side and start pandering, right? I'm not no pandering. I know about freedom of speech and I keep the same energy, you know? So that's just how I feel about this video. I don't expect y'all to have the same energy for DJ Head. I'm gonna go on his Twitter. I'm gonna go on his Instagram. I'm 100% sure y'all not gonna call him that because he too close to the Kendrick's camp. And I know a lot of y'all are stans and a lot of y'all are dick riders, right? So whatever the case, I ain't gonna end my video with no water because I don't feel like drinking with some of y'all because some of y'all is ops.